welcome back to my channel. I was recently cleaning out my makeup collection, so I thought I would do a product empty slash products I'm getting rid of. I'll kind of let you know which is which as I go through them. They're all sitting on my lap right here in a huge Sephora bag. I promise this isn't full. It won't be the longest video in eternity, but yeah, I'm just gonna get started. I'll kind of tell you whether or not I would repurchase the product and, you know, stuff like that. So first thing I see in here are these Maybelline Clean Express makeup removing wipes. These are my favorite makeup removing wipes of all time. They get off all my makeup with one wipe. They don't break me out, and they smell nice. They don't burn my eyes, so I'm a huge fan of these. These are basically my holy grail makeup wipes. So I have 2 empty packages of these, and I honestly probably threw more away. Up next, I have 2 more packages of makeup removing wipes. The first one is the Clean and Clear oil-free ones, which I did like. They were fine. They weren't my favorite, but they weren't horrible. I used them all up. And then I also have the Olay Fresh Effects Swipe Out Refreshing Makeup Removal Cloths. I absolutely hated these. I thought they were horrible. They didn't get my makeup off. They stung my eyes really, really badly. The only reason I finished these up was I would basically just use them to like clean up makeup, get it off my hands, stuff like that. I'm definitely not a fan of these and don't recommend these. I don't know if it's just my skin and my eyes and everything and my makeup that's sensitive to them, but I was not a big fan of these. I will definitely not be repurchasing them. Next, I have a Lush product. It is the Ocean Salt. It's like an exfoliator. It says face and body scrub. I really like to use this on my legs before I shave, and it makes my legs really, really smooth. I would also use this on my face kind of like once in a blue moon, and it was really nice. It is very, very exfoliating, so I don't recommend using it like a whole bunch on your face, but it's nice kind of if you're feeling very in need of an exfoliating scrub. I really like this. It smells nice. Like I said, it's from Lush. I literally can't even open it because it's like stuck shut for some reason, but I did use up all of this and I will be repurchasing it. I have the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream in Light. I absolutely hated this. I did not finish it up. It's just something I'm getting rid of. Basically, it comes out white like this, and then you rub it into your skin, and the idea is that it changes to your skin tone, which is actually a really cool idea, but the problem with this is it's super messy and it also stains your clothing really badly, and it doesn't provide great coverage or anything, and I felt like it moved around a lot during the day. I'm trying to like rub it in to remember why I hated it so much, but it's not really helping. I just did not like this. It has kind of a weird consistency when it dries. So cool concept and a terrible product. I definitely don't recommend this. I have some eye products. I'm just going to kind of try and go through all my eyeshadows at once. I have this LA Colors Baked Eyeshadow. These colors are fine. The packaging is just impossible because you literally like can't open it. Of course now it opens fine, but it has these colors. It was okay. It just wasn't something I was using a whole ton. As you can see, it's like not super pigmented, so I wasn't a huge fan of it, and I just felt like I had a lot of similar colors that were much better quality, so I decided to get rid of this. Yeah, basically the packaging and the quality were the 2 reasons I disliked this and decided to toss it, so that's why this made it in here. What else do I have for eyeshadows? I have this Sephora Colorful Palette in Jean Attitude number 2. And it's just a bunch of blues. They're just not very pretty colors, and once again, they're not very pigmented. They're not very good quality. I do generally like Sephora brand things, but this was not one of them, so this is getting tossed as soon as I finish this video. I have a Beauty Rush Wet Dry Eyeshadow. It's from Victoria's Secret. It's a really dark purple. It comes out kind of looking more gray. I'm not a huge fan of it. It was pretty as kind of like a wet liner, but I realized I really don't need it just because I have a lot of gel liners, liquid liners, etc., so I didn't feel the need to hold on to something that I don't really like as a whole. I have my last 2 eyeshadow palettes. I have the CoverGirl Eye Effects for probably brown eyes because I have brown eyes. I don't know why I'm reading the packaging so closely. Again, it's some blue colors and then some just like random a highlight color, which isn't horrible. I already swatched on that finger. It's not horrible, but it's not amazing. I have highlight colors that I enjoy more, and I didn't feel like keeping the whole palette just for one color that was just okay. And then I also have this Pop Beauty eyeshadow trio in Smokin' Hot. It's not a horrible palette, but again, like the colors aren't anything spectacular. The payoff's okay. It's not like awesome, and I just kind of have similar colors that I prefer to these. They're again very, very shimmery, which just isn't my style. Next up, I have a few hair products that I actually did finish. The first one is the Not Your Mother's Beat the Heat It's a heat protectant spray, and it smells really nice, except for I got like really close to the bottom. If you can hear, there's still a little bit in there. It starts to smell a little bit alcoholic to me, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. But aside from that, I really, really like this. It worked really well. It smelled really nice at the beginning, and it did feel like it kind of protected my hair a bit. I really like this line, so I highly recommend this. And then I also have my old hair straightener kind of died, which is why it's in here. It's a Ceramic Tools flat iron. I literally had this thing for like 8 years, and I was a huge, huge fan of it. I loved it, and then one day it just stopped working. So I bought a new one, but I really, really love this, and I wanted to include it in my empties video. It's not really empty, it's broken, it's old, it's sad, it's dead. The last hair product I have is newer. It is the Brio. I thought this said BioGeo this whole time. It says BioGeo. It's the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This stuff smells super, super nice, and I also felt like it was really conditioning to my hair. I'm a huge fan of this. I'm probably going to repurchase it in the larger size. I think they sell it at Ulta. I got it in my Ipsy bag, but I'm definitely a huge fan of this product, and I want a bigger size. I like tried to make it last as long as possible, and I literally like finished every single drop. So I'm a big, big fan of this conditioner. I really like conditioning treatments in general, and this one was incredible. Next up, I have, I think, the only powder in here. It is the Sephora Mineral, what is this? Loose Powder Foundation. This is way too light for my skin, and it also makes a huge mess. I'm just throwing it away. It is not empty even a little bit. I have an Ulta blush in Fame. The color just comes up a little bit muddy on my skin, so I'm not a huge fan. I'm throwing this away as well before it is completely empty. Let's see what else I have in here. I have a few nail polishes. I just have these three, one from Spoiled, which is the Wet n Wild brand, one from Sinful Colors, and one from Forever 21. These are all just kind of gross and old. They're not necessarily empty. I don't know if anybody ever gets a nail polish completely empty. I never have, but they're kind of at that point where they need to be tossed. So that's why these three are in here. Moving on to lip products, I have a few. I have this Be a Bombshell. What color is this? It's called Shameless. It's a lip crayon. That's what it looks like. It's just not great. It makes my skin look kind of weird and washed out, so that's why I'm getting rid of that. I have this NYC 16-hour lip stain. It's just a little dried out. I don't even know if it's gonna swatch. Yeah, it barely even swatched. It's just really dried out and gross. I did like this for the price. It was okay. It was only like 99 cents, so I'm not hating this. I didn't love it, but yeah, it's just really dried out. And then I also have this Maybelline Color Whisper that I'm getting rid of. It's just a little bit too sparkly for me. I used to actually really like this shade. It is Mad for Magenta. I did really used to like it, but like I said, I'm just kind of trying to clean out my collection and only keep things that I'm really using. And like I said, this is just not one of them. I have this Appalicious NYC lip balm thing. It smells really nice, but that's basically the only good thing about it. It's essentially just a really, really like shimmery, icy tone, and I hate it, and it looks really trashy, so that's why I'm getting rid of that. And then I have this Glow Minerals lip gloss, which I actually don't dislike, but it's just kind of reaching the end of its lifespan. That's what it looks like on the end there. It's a really nice color, but I've actually just had it for a really long time and should be throwing it out. I've kind of been avoiding it for a long time. I really do like this color. Moving on to mascaras, I have four. They're all empty. I'm a huge mascara person. I have the Maybelline Clump Crusher. I hate the packaging, but I love the product. I have the Rimmel Max Volume Flash Waterproof. I liked this okay. It wasn't anything special. It wasn't terrible. I had the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express. I really like this, and I've already repurchased it. And also the Colossal Volume Express. I got the cat eyes version of this, and I like it way better, but this is a pretty good mascara, so I recommend all four of these. I liked all of them, and I finished all of them up, so that's that. I found another nail polish. It is the Love and Beauty by Forever 21. It's kind of a gray polish. I did like this. Again, I kind of just have hit the end of its lifespan. It's not empty, but it is definitely done for. I have a few random products in here. I have a Clinique blush, and I'll show you what it looks like. You'll basically see why I didn't like it. This is what it looks like. It has very like chunky glitter in it. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it has really chunky glitter, and it doesn't have very good payoff, so basically all you get is a really chunky glitter out of this. I do like Clinique products in general, just this one, no. I also have a Victoria's Secret highlighter. It is called Face Flash. I could not remember for the life of me what this was called. It's basically done. I was able to get a little bit out. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it looks like. It's a really nice highlighter. I wouldn't necessarily repurchase it, but it was nice while it lasted. So I would recommend this if you need something, but I think there's better stuff out there. I wouldn't repurchase it, but I did like it while it lasted. And then I have this Sephora brand Instant Depuffing Roll-On Gel. It basically just has a little roller ball at the end. Put it under your eyes. It's okay, it's used up. I really like stuff like that just because I get really bad under eye circles because I get really tired because I have horrible insomnia. But I don't know, it was okay. Used it all up, so. I have a Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Spot Eraser. This is an amazing concealer. I don't know if I can get anything else out of it. Yeah, I guess there you can see a little bit on the bottom. It's really nice for under your eyes. It kind of makes them really bright, covers a lot of imperfections. I'm a big fan of this. I've already repurchased it. I have the L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector. Again, I've already repurchased this. It's like completely empty. I'm obsessed with the serum. I use it every morning and every night after I wash my face, and it's made a huge difference in my skin. It is a holy grail skincare product, blah blah blah, for me, and I'm a big fan of this. I have the Ulta Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover. This is not empty even a little bit, but I hate this because it says oil-free, but it's completely oily and leaves my face a hot mess. And lastly, I just have a whole bunch of eyeliners, which I'm going to go through super quickly. I have this dried out smudge pot. I'm not sure exactly where this is from, but it's the color Smudge Black 1. I like gel eyeliners, but like I said, this one is just super dried out, so this gotta go. I have this Wet n Wild Color Icon in charcoal. It's just not a great color, and the pencil kind of scratches me without like any payoff, and I've sharpened it a bunch, so I'm not a fan of that at all. I have this Sephora liquid liner. The cap is like purple, but the liner at this point is like gray, so this has basically reached the end of its lifespan. I really can't remember if I liked this or not. I have a similar L'Oreal telescopic liquid liner, and I do remember that I did like this. It was really nice and easy to use. It still has a little bit left. You can see, again, this kind of is just at the end of its life, so I feel like I should throw this away instead of using it on my eyes, but I did really like this. I have a, what is this? Ooh, I dropped something. This is a Sephora Doe-Eyed liquid liner. This just smudges a ton, just like every other Sephora liner, liquid liner that I've ever owned. I have a Sephora brand again. This is just really jagged, and I probably just don't feel like sharpening it, so that's why that's getting tossed. And then I have, what is this? A Wet n Wild liner. That is okay. It just makes a really thick line no matter how much I sharpen it. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but if you see that compared to the other ones, I'm just not a huge fan of this. It's just a little too thick for me without really being kind of like a smudgeable chubby pencil, so I am tossing this. And then I think that is it. We are all done. This bag is completely empty, as you can see, upside down. As you can see, a lot of makeup swatches on my hand. I hope you guys like this video. If you like empties videos, let me know, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!